Good Friday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. Hopefully, everyone had a fantastic Friday. I'm your host for South Carolina Weather, Joseph Peterson, and let's talk about the weather for your Friday night going into your future. It is now 10:46. I was out for the night, and we are finally back. So let's go and talk about the weather. We do have some severe or some strong storms up here near Chester, Rock Hill, Gaffney, South Carolina as well, receiving some thunderstorms as well, with really seems to be torrential rainfall rates up to 3 inches per hour and frequent lightning as well. So honestly, it's not really a wind factor. It's really just the heavy rain and the frequent lightning. And over here, same thing. Really just torrential rainfall and frequent lightning. So nothing to really do with wind. It's just that rainfall and that frequent cloud to ground lightning that's going on up here. And we do have some thunderstorms over here as well near Kershaw, McBee, Hartsville, Darlington, just to the north of Camden, Bishopville, Florence. So right now, stuff going on. As we continue on and talk about the MRMS, the entire U.S., we do have some showers, downpours going through the like Indiana, Ohio Valley, over there towards the Midwest, as well as inside of Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, obviously South Carolina, North Carolina receiving some rain, Florida receiving some rain, as well as over here near Louisiana as well. So in terms of cloud cover right now pretty heavy, especially where those storms are over there near Florence, Rock Hill, places like Gaffney and Rock Hill as well. I believe I already said Rock Hill, but so regions like that are receiving this heavy cloud cover, even towards Myrtle Beach, receiving some heavy cloud cover. There is like a little downpour just off the coast of Myrtle Beach, not much, but still something just to keep an eye on if you're near the immediate coastline. Here is our cloud cover total percentage. As you push this forward, cloud cover will again continue as we go through around 12 o'clock. Not 12 o'clock, but 12 hours in the future. As we continue to push this forward. Again, just that consistent cloud cover as we go into tomorrow afternoon as well. Consistent cloud cover continuing as we get through tomorrow and tonight. Here is our current temperatures: 80 in Columbia, 79 in Charleston, 75 inside of, I believe that Greenville, Anderson, 73, Rock Hill, 77, Bennettsville, 79, Florence, 80 in Sumter and Columbia, 79 in Myrtle Beach, 77 in Georgetown, 79, Beaufort, Fairfax, 80 in Barnwell, 80 in Edgefield. Here's our low temperatures for tonight: 72 in Columbia, 75 in Charleston, 75 in Hilton Head Island, 75 in Myrtle Beach, 72 in Rock Hill, 71 in Spartanburg, Greenville, Anderson, 70 in Lawrence, Newberry, and Greenwood. Barnwell as well, 71 Orangeburg, 72 Moncks Corner, Walterboro. Here, let me go on ahead and update this real quick. But this right here is pretty much just our rainfall rate for the next 24 or so hours. Let me get this saved up. And there it is. Right now, just seems to be around a tenth of an inch to a quarter of an inch possible. Greenville, quarter of an inch to a half an inch possible inside of Rock Hill, Cheraw, maybe even an isolated inch possible, and then maybe even a hundredth of an inch to a tenth of an inch possible in Anderson, Greenwood, Aiken, as well as Sumter and Dillon as well. So scattered rain still possible throughout the PD region and the upstate as well. So not only the upstate, but the PD region also receiving some rain, possibly as we go through the next 24 or so hours. The Midlands, kind of like the northern Midlands, seeing some rain. Southern Midlands like Orangeburg, Barnwell, not much. Low country rain free. The only rain free region outside of South Carolina is the low country of South Carolina. Here is our storm prediction center for the next 3 or so days. Here's tonight. Still a chance for some thunderstorms throughout most of South Carolina, except for the low country. As we get into tomorrow, a chance for thunderstorms for the entire state, except for like Beaufort, Hilton Head Island regions. And then as you go through day 3 Sunday, marginal risk of severe weather for portions of Rock Hill, Dillon as well, Bennettsville, and like the Greenville Spartanburg region far upstate as well. So that's pretty much everything in terms for the next 3 days. No chance for the next 4 to 8 days. Here's our excessive rainfall outlook as we push it through tonight. Nothing for, well, something for tonight, but just a minor risk of flooding from now until 12 o'clock in the morning. As we go into tomorrow, nothing for tomorrow. Sunday, we do have a marginal risk for some excessive rainfall for like Greenville, Spartanburg, Rock Hill. That's for Sunday. Nothing for Monday and nothing for Tuesday. So we're good in terms of those 2 days. Here is our 7-day graphical tropical weather outlook. We have 3 areas that we're now watching. Let's talk about the orange one first. Near the Lesser Antilles and Caribbean Sea, showers and thunderstorms associated with a tropical wave about 1,000 miles east of the Lesser Antilles remain disorganized. Gradual development of the system is possible in the next few days, and a tropical depression could form sometime next week while it moves westward, reaching the Lesser Antilles on Monday and continuing across the Caribbean Sea to the middle to later part of next week. So that is disturbance number 2, going kind of up towards, kind of going just to the west towards the Lesser Antilles. Going to try to form, and we'll see what happens with this one. Here's disturbance 1 over here. That was disturbance 2. Disturbance 1, a surface trough of low pressure over the northwestern Gulf of Mexico is producing a large area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms along and just offshore the coast of Texas and Louisiana. Surface observance at this time indicate that pressures are relatively high, and there are no signs of any closed circulation. The system is expected to meander near the coast through much of next week, and some slow development is possible if it remains offshore. Regardless of development, heavy rains could cause some flash flooding across portions of coastal Louisiana and upper Texas coast to the next few days. So that's disturbance 1. Disturbance 3, another tropical wave between the west coast of Africa and the Cabo Verde Islands is producing disorganized showers and thunderstorms activity. Some slow development of the system is possible through later next week, while it moves slowly to the west-northwest over the eastern and central tropical Atlantic. No chance of this forming through the next 48 hours, but a 20% chance of this thing forming in the next 7 days. With the orange one, 0% chance of forming within the next 48 hours, but a 40% chance of this thing forming in the next 7 days. And the one up here near Texas and Louisiana, 10% chance of this thing forming in the next 48 hours, but a 20% chance of it forming in the next 7 days. So, that's a lot. And it might get worse. Because we're not even in September. September and October are the 2 most active months for the tropics, and we've already received one tropical storm already, and we have more that's trying to form out here. So we'll continue to watch for this. That's pretty much all that is. Let's go on and talk about the future. And when I say the future, let's talk about the short term first. So the short term for like the next 48 or so hours, showers, thunderstorms will continue to push south towards Columbia as we get to around 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Showers, downpours still continuing near Hartsville and Florence. They will kind of start to dissipate. Downpours will still be possible at around 1 o'clock p.m., even just to the west of Conway and Myrtle Beach at around 1 p.m. And then storms will start to form near Conway, Loris, and Myrtle Beach at around 3-4 o'clock. Tomorrow, as we get into the evening hours, showers, thunderstorms continuing in the Tri-County region, PD region, and some more showers and thunderstorms up there near Greenville for our Saturday up there. As we move through, showers, downpours still possible around 7 a.m., 11, 12, 7 a.m. all the way to 11 a.m. Possible for some showers and some thunderstorms still possible. And as we move to the afternoon hours on Sunday, showers and thunderstorms still pushing through. Some of them could have some gusty winds, 40 to 60 miles per hour isolated. So, a lot to talk about and a lot to kind of like, I'd say, break down. But we have tropics going off. We have the future trying to do some stuff in terms of severe weather. And we're not done there either, because We're going to talk about the future for the next 300 or so hours. So let's see what that has to say. As we push this forward, again, not really seeing much except for just that shower and thunderstorm activity, what we've been seeing. And honestly, that will continue until we get a little bit of a break on around September the 4th. So some pretty nice conditions. And then maybe even as we get into like September the 5th, September the 6th, showers and thunderstorms will still try to impact portions of the coastline. And then there goes some low pressure that just formed just off like the coast of South Carolina, trying to form and try to move up towards the northeast. And then as we get into September the 8th, another low pressure trying to develop. And then another low pressure down here, a hurricane. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm happy that this is 300 hours out, because if this was to happen, this would be a Category 5 hurricane hitting Corpus Christi, Texas. So, honestly, glad this is not happening. Again, 300 hours out. Definitely going to have to watch for this, though. But if this happened, this would be a catastrophic Category 5 hurricane if it was to occur. But 300 hours out, that's the great part about this. And it dissipates as it moves inland. But that's pretty much it in terms of the future. And no audience tonight. So I think that's pretty much all in terms for tonight. So hopefully everyone has a fantastic rest of your Friday. Your Friday night, or I guess the last hour that you have of it, I guess, if you're watching this on Friday. Or if you're watching this on Saturday morning or sometime Saturday. Hopefully you have your fantastic Saturday. I'll be back tomorrow morning with your Saturday forecast update. Quick side note before I leave, make sure that you hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. We're at 207 subscribers. 207. Forgot to say that in the main recording. 207 subscribers right now. We're trying to get to 250 by September 26th. So let's get there. Let's get to 250 subscribers by September 26th. We need 43 more to go in less than around 4 weeks or so. So let's try and get there. How, how, how. How, how, how.